Hello, hello, Shoggoth Unknown here, and welcome back to Caves of Cud here on the 6th of January 2023, local time 1750. Running a bit behind schedule. I said I was going to start this about 20 minutes ago, but I had an appointment, and then, just getting food and stuff took a little longer than planned. Last time we started up an Esper run, so we're going to be continuing that today. This is the character here, Moyumut. And I think we had a lot of fun with this so far. There's a bit of a cumbersome side to it. Oh wait, I didn't go to Golgotha yet. Okay, yeah. I was thinking we already did Golgotha, but I'm mixing it up with that character below. We made it to Grit Gate. I think we got a recoiler. Did we? We did. I see it right here. So we have our both of our recoilers. Let's actually install some regular cells in there, because that's what we have. And our next big move is going to be Golgotha, but we might go to Kyakyukia first. We might hang around a little bit to prep for it. I've been tasked to travel to Golgotha. My condolences to your sense of smell, friend. Golgotha is an execrable place in more ways than one, and I would advise you not to visit without a healthy stock of yuckweed and honey. If you can cook a meal with yuckweed, may banish a disease before it comes into its own. Bring salves or herbaries too, and mind your feet in the cloaca. Indeed. Now I was thinking it would be nice to get rid of some more stuff, some more crap that I'm carrying around that's weighing me down. I'm looking for things that weigh a lot. These wings weigh a lot, but I don't really want to get rid of them. That's a good find to keep around, so we'll dump that somewhere. What about weapons? Geomagnetic disc. It's a thrown weapon. It's worth a lot. Quite a lot. Chain pistol and electro bow I'm not planning on using. But we have a lot of water, so I'm actually going to dump this stuff out here instead. So let's find this here drop. Come on. Okay, what am I wearing on my feet? They give 1 armor. No dodge. I might put on the elastine slippers. I will drop the rest of this. And we'll come down here for the weapons. Do that, and our encumbrance is doing much better than it was a few moments ago. We have quite a few nuggets. I didn't realize that. Wow. And we do have a lot of honey and all kinds of good stuff, so we're in a decent shape. This guy wants recycling items, so recycling is a mod. What was this? I left it here. It's a leather cap, yeah. I remember dropping it. So let's head back up. All right, back into the fray. We had like a slumberling here once that disappeared on me. It got warped down here and then it disappeared. So it's kind of whatever. We have disintegration, that's right. So now we just opened up the map a bit. Pretty fun. I like doing that. I guess we could break our way into Grit Gate with that, but probably not the best idea. So, do I want to go to Golgotha? Probably not yet. We try to work our way to Kyakyukia. I feel a little bit risky going this way. You regain your bearings. Are you all hostile? You are. So Lays. We'll whip up a quick meal. And we're lost right around Kakyukia. If I could get to Kakyukia and get a recoiler, that'll be good to have as well. So here we are. What's your story? Consortium? What about fungi? He says shop's closed, but I talked to him anyway. Alright, small stone, maybe it? He can't identify. I forgot. It might be this dude, though. Nuntu. No. He does have the book. If I want to go ahead and get that. Do I have anything I'd want to sell? A few grenades that makes up for some of the cost. I think that's okay. So now we'll know what our disease recipes and stuff are, right? And I've done this dialogue on another character who is already on my YouTube channel. So I'm not going to go through it all again. Indrix. Indrix is the one that's going to ask us to fight Mammon Soul Drinker. And there we have that quest now. Very simple. Don't you come after me, Mr. Sawhander. What's your deal? Alright. We have the statue. Oh, nothing new. Alright, then I think I get the recoiler from the plant. I just need to figure out what it is. Because he can't identify. So... we have used chem cells. And low ones. I know we can later recharge them, but I'll sell those to help make up for some of the costs. See, that's 125. I was thinking of also dropping... it's probably going to be one of the more expensive ones. Let's be honest. Let's just do that for now. We can sell some of this back. Alright, what do we have? Thermal grenade, not exciting. Thermal grenade, not exciting. A high explosive missile. Also not that exciting. Small stone sounds like it's it. We'll sell the missile and the 2 grenades. And... we'll sell some of these. Let's check it out. There is our recoiler. Beautiful. We can come back here now. And we learned about a couple other things while we were at it. I can head on out of town here if I want and just see what kind of fun things maybe hang out. Actually, I think this is how we get to Mammon Soul Drinker. We're at a very low level, but if we follow this river, I think this is how we get to him. Oh. I didn't lose anything, did I? I'm hobbled. No, I think we're good. I just kind of got a little bit lazy there. There's a pool of water. How about we just say this, go right. A goat folk sower. We got this guy that's right up on me. Not excited about that. It's another sower. Why don't I just teleport him? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to see where he went. Wounded. I'm very out of practice right now from just having not played in a few days. I normally feel like that's a bit of an excuse when people say that, like, I haven't played in a few days. But man, it's really feeling just different right now. I'm forgetting a lot of the stuff that I have on this character, basically. My health has dropped. Ha! Reload. Didn't know it was gonna hit me that hard. Alright, so I should still have the recoiler. Yep. Apparently I'm not quite ready to take on the goat folk very effectively. I need, I think, one more level for a mutation. This is where we fought them. Yeah, it's not hurting them all that much. How do I do this? Try to stun him, then burn him. Keep lasing him. Wounded, that's what I want to see. I don't want this other dude to steal my kill. Oh, 8 damage. Now Lays wants to deal some damage. Where are we at? Badly wounded. Toast is basically ready. 375. Not the most ideal way to get that kill, but it's good. We take it. We build up some charge, and we see if we could take another one. Oh, let's see. Don't you dare! No! I need the kill. But I don't have anything to do it with. We could do... I mean, I don't need it, but I need it. You're another one, aren't you? Oh no, you're the same one. Got it. 375. Interesting strategy that paid off. A little bit of risk there on trying to... hoping that they would teleport it into a usable location. Yeah, that's a problem. $375. You're a bully. All right, who's doing more work? Okay. I hope I didn't make them mad. I did, but they're wounded. Level 13, we get a new mutation now. Alright, let's check that first and foremost. Mutation. Yes. Siphon is good. I want that. So we have burgeoning. You cause plants to spontaneously grow in a nearby area, hindering your enemies. It's okay. It has pros and cons. Siphon Vim, you bond with a nearby organic creature and leech its life force. Mental attack versus an organic creature. And then we have Mass Mind. You tap into the aggregate mind and steal power from other Espers. So that is okay. It's a cooldown, right? Refresh all mental mutations. And it has its own cooldown. But then we also have other Espers being able to steal my powers because it's a mass mind, right? An aggregate mind. So Siphon Vim can actually be really busted if we have Clairvoyance, I believe. We're gonna have to get that, but let's do Siphon Vim. We have Life Drain. Psychic Glimmer is up to 28. And now we would do, yeah, we would do Life Drain. Oh, maybe that's not the same one I was thinking. Yeah, it's not the same one. So this, it's gonna be adjacent, but then you can move away and you still drain life. 300 experience. Good stuff. And it may seem a bit overly cautious, but I'm actually going to head back to Kyakyukia to lock in the level up. Because these goat folk are pretty dangerous. Damn. I mean, you're hostile, that's why the game stopped me. Wouldn't matter now anyway, because I already hit him with something. He's just wounded. Badly wounded, but we need something to hit him with. I'm not gonna I'll do Life Drain. There. Didn't burn anything. Ulnar Stimulators. I do like those, but maybe not as much for this character. They do give us armor, however, so that's still positive. Ulnar Stimulators. What do we have on our hands? It would be the same, but then Ulnar Stimulators give us extra stuff when they're powered. So if we get a solar cell, we could put it in there and just not think about it. You're cool, right? Yeah. Town? Yep. So we got a checkpoint. Now we can head back down there. And keep grinding these levels a little bit. Wow, I think that neck pop just got picked up on the mic. It's crazy. So what we're looking for now is probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna stop me because I'm gonna get close to an enemy. We will life drain this guy, teleport him away. $750. Resists my life drain. Over and over, but... And I think we finally got tired of life draining. I didn't pay attention to where he got teleported. Alright, same deal for you. Shook off stun. I'm more hurt than I realized. Because that guy was shooting me. Yeah, it's easy to not do a good job dealing with that. Oof. Would you like to return to the start? No. Because I think I've pretty much got myself away from there. But man, that got pretty rough. The sower plus the other one's bearing down on me. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Alright, got the sower for 375. Who's next? You. Right, these things are pretty good at resisting my life drain. Oh, we got some there. Oh, he died. Awesome. There we go. Another friend. Is a shaman. They were worth a lot. Injured. Running low on lays. +4 is good. That means I'm stealing life. Badly wounded. And he turned into a steak. No, raw bear meat. Okay. We'll preserve that in some bear jerky. And we're doing okay again. Waiting to get some charges on my lasers. I'm hungry. I was wondering why I stopped. It doesn't say you stopped exploring because you're hungry. It just stops you. So I assume I see an enemy or something. Now it does say you see a goat folk bully, so you stop moving. It does tell you for these, but I sometimes miss. I don't notice it in time, basically. He died. Now it's a matter of dealing with this other one, and I don't want to go to the right-hand side yet. That feels dangerous. Did I destroy stuff? I did. Ow. Badly wounded. We need another shot or maybe two. He'll be healing before I can shoot. Nope, we got it. 375, not too bad. Oh, what do we have here? A Gaslight Chris. We'll take it. Saw this earlier. Elastine slippers, a rifle, okay. I really don't suspect that I'll... Oh crap. That I'll be able to take down Mammon Soul Drinker right now. An ice frog. You're hostile? Hey there, Rose. How's it going? How you doing today? It is hostile. But it's way down at the bottom of the map. It's good to see you here again. I'm getting a little nervous on continuing to approach where I think Mammon Soul Drinker is going to be. Because I know he's going to be pretty tough, and I don't really want to just go up in there and get killed and lose the progress that I have. Whoa, hello, Ice Frog. Came to play. Okay, yeah, you're obviously following me. I mean, got done with work today, had my appointment with the barber, had a very good burger, and getting started with some Caves of Cud today. The A isn't working on your laptop. The key is it like kind of sometimes working or just not at all? You having to like copy the letter or something? I had to do that once. Let's go back into Kyakyukya and just get a quick checkpoint here. I don't really use laptops much, but I have a bad habit where if like my keyboard starts going out a little bit, I just buy a new one. A little harder to do on a laptop unless you're using a USB, but just buy a new one. So I did that once. I don't remember. Oh no, I do. This was a long time ago, and I didn't know as much about computers and stuff. But like our keyboard wasn't working, so I had to go to like a website to get something. And I literally like had opened up a document or something, and I just found every single letter that I wanted to type, and I would paste them one at a time with like selecting it with the mouse and copy pasting it. That's a struggle, like that is struggle right there. Why is Chameleon fighting me? Go away, Chameleon. We could have been friends. Hopefully you can get it working again soon or figure something out. You sense the animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. Where would they be? We have a beetle bum hanging out. We'll just walk until the game is like, yo, things are happening, and things are happening. But I got caught in it. Where are they? They did time dilation on me. Is that Slumberling on their side? It's asleep. It's not on their side. So I'm gonna try burning them. Got him. Oh, he's only worth 25. That wasn't even... Yeah, they made it like a big... I mean, he did take like half of my health, but... He made it out to be like a big deal. It was nothing. I think the beetle bum is trying to eat his remains. Hey, dude. Stop that. Yo, he will not die. Yeah, it's probably just a bad switch on the keyboard or something. It's probably not going to be too bad. But I want to go for the Slumberling. I don't think so. I could do precognition. But I don't think it's worth trying to fight him. We have a goat folk bully over here. Let's hit him with that. He is stunned. I don't know where he went, so let's just put some fire out there. That kind of sucks. Alright, he's hitting me pretty hard, but I've got him... I'm draining his life. I'm gonna teleport him away. He's resisting. Something's fighting over there. Alright, he died. I drained his life. I think they were fighting a beetle bum. He had an artifact, which was a compass bracelet. I'll definitely take that. Oh, is that a shaman? Hey there, buddy. Walk through this scalding steam. No? Okay. That's what all the cool kids are doing right now. But if you really insist. Alright, he's done. That was quick. We're almost to level 14. I'll feel a bit more comfortable going into Golgotha if we're about 15 or 16. Is that a sower? I really don't want to deal with the sower. It is, I guess I'd rather deal with the sower than one of the guys with the guns. Yo, he's running. Got him. Strange plant. Sower seed. Yeah, let's not pick those up. I don't like those. Right, he's not stunned. Got him. Yeah, so Caves of Cod is one of the best kind of modern roguelikes. I think a lot of people would agree with that. It actually has like a story and everything. And I'm loosely following that story right now, but I'm going through and leveling up a bit because I'm not looking forward to the next dungeon. Oh, I didn't get experience. The steam got him. That's terrible. I was afraid of that. That happened to a slumberling before. So I'm going through and I'm leveling up. So you see me here on the bottom. You could see where the where things are shifting around, right? My line of sight and everything. We could zoom in. I mean, it's not really very playable this zoomed in, but we're basically just going through the wilderness. There's a quest down here, and I'm kind of moving in the direction of that quest, but I'm not really going to try to do that quest right now. I think that one would be a bit too tough for me. I'm playing as an Esper, which is pure, well, I guess that's something I should do, is kind of set up the setting, the theme of the game. So this kind of takes place in, like, post-apocalypse, but not the standard thing that every other game does. Not like, you know, Fallout or something. This is kind of like distant future, where modern humanity is all gone, and what we have now, like, they discover relics and stuff from ancient humans, and they don't really fully understand how ancient humans worked. So there's cool stuff, like on the world map, there's something they call the Spindle, and it turns out that it's a space elevator, and they refer to, like, the ancient humans as the eaters of the earth or something. And whatever's happened in this world has made it so that mutations are now a common thing. So we are, again, playing as an Esper, and an Esper can only have mental mutations. So we're basically just kind of like a mage or something. A Chimera is only physical mutations, and then you could just be a normal one that can have either mental and physical, like you could have both of them. So we're trying this Esper run with just, you know, again, just think of it almost like magic, just mental mutations. So I have, right now, I have light manipulation, which generates light around me and lets me shoot lasers. It also lets me deflect light-based attacks off of me. I have stunning force, which just kind of knocks things back and tries to stun them. I can teleport something, so if an enemy gets right up to me, I can teleport them. I took a socially repugnant, like, defect. It's not that big of a deal, but I took it so I could get more points to get more stuff to start with. I have pyrokinesis, which you see me setting fires a lot. Precognition is really cool. I'll explain in a moment. Disintegration, where I can, like, go up to walls and use it, and it just, like, dissolves all the walls and stuff around me. And Siphon Vim, where I can link into somebody's mind and drain their life. So these are the basic mutations I have. I mentioned precognition. How is it described? Because it's really cool. You peer into your near future. So it says you activate the power, and then later you can revert to the point in time when you activated it. So you could do that if you're going into a dangerous situation, and then if you die or you decide to deactivate it and go back in time, you can go back to when you first started it, and it can really save you from some bad stuff. So that one's really cool. My last character was kind of a hybrid. It had mental and physical mutations. And we had multiple legs, so we were really fast because of that. What else did we have? I know we had light manipulation. Oh, we had freezing hands, so we could shoot freezing rays, and it would just straight up, it would, like, freeze somebody for multiple turns, and then I would run up with an axe and start whacking them. I was really strong with the axe. I could do a lot of fun, like, dismemberments and stuff. But yeah, this Esper run has been pretty cool, just going pure magic, essentially. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And you mentioned I could see I could see how you say the trees look like horses. There actually are some enemies called, well, not enemies, some creatures called Equimax. And they are horses. And I could see how you see this, but definitely, like, I'm thinking of the Equimax, and they're a bit more obvious. Hey, you gotta learn about the game somehow. What's that? Okay, this is where, yeah, this is where I want to be. This is how we get to Mammon's Soul Drinker. But I'm not... I'm gonna go back to Kyakyukya. I'm lost. How? Yeah, the salamanders were actually cool. We don't have to worry about them. So I checked them to see if they were hostile. So here we have Kyakyukya, which is this like mushroom village. If I look at the walls here, well, this is weathered wood, but if I look at this wall here, it's mushroom flesh. Spore-rich slime glistens on the cage-like fruiting body, trimmed like a hedge to conform with the ordered angles of domesticity. So they've actually carved out these mushrooms and made houses and stuff here, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go to the oven here, and I'm gonna have some mulled mushroom cider. So I get more quickness, I get some saves against bleeding, and 75% chance that itchy skin doesn't develop into a fungal infection. Alright, so we're gonna go over a couple deals here. And now, we got a checkpoint by going into town there. So I'm going to head over here. There's a quest that I may not be able to do right now, but we're gonna try it. We're supposed to go to this village and find Mammon's Soul Drinker and take him out and get this amaranthine prism from him. Mammon's Soul Drinker is a big old evil goat dude that's been causing problems, and he's got this crazy artifact. Yeah, if we look at the salamander here, you see at the top of the menu there, neutral and trivial. So something will either be hostile, neutral, or friendly. There's 3 stages they can be in. And this guy's neutral, so I don't really mess with them. He is cute. Ovoid spots, crimson and coral and citrine run the course of her torso and head. Oh, it's a she. Base demeanor, docile. They can bite you. If they attack me, I'll fight back, but if they don't attack me, I don't have any reason to want to attack them. For the most part. They're not going to be worth much, if any, experience anyway. So I'd just be killing it for no reason. It's just wrong. So, I do know from having done this quest before, when we get to this map where all the like burnt stuff is at, there were some charred corpses back there that we're right by where Mammon's Soul Drinker is going to be at. So we have a weird artifact. It is a defoliant grenade, Mark 1. Sheaf of blood-stained goatskin parchment. Now I confer upon myself sovereignty over the artifice of language, that the other may possess sight of the path along which I lead my thralls. Toward Amaranth, O deathless city, whence my cloven-hoofed children dream themselves into being. Hear Mammon, their beneficent father, he who is wrought of his own dream stuff. Amaranthine Mammon, Amaranthine father, Amaranthine dream. Lots of inscrutable ramblings, yet feast upon the goat hearts. Yeah, this is why we're not really cool with Mammon. You know, he's a bit crazy. He's not doing great right now, apparently. Start up a little campfire here, and I'll preserve that star apple that I just got into some star apple jam. And we are hungry, so we'll whip up a meal. You gather some fixings, a traveling swarmshade leaf, a cracked lens, and a quillipede quill. You toss them in a pot and stir. Plus 3 quickness for the rest of the day. Yeah, the chest is what I was just reading that book from. Or, not book, but the thing I was just reading was in that chest. So, we're gonna try precognition. You see a leech. They are hostile, at least to me. Sure, let's return to the start of the vision. Because nothing happened. Yet. Take on these couple of leeches. That as they show up, you see a Naphtali forager to the southeast and stop moving. One of my favorite things about this game is the very vivid and colorful descriptions of everything in the game. If we look at the tree, the shim-scale mangrove tree, it is a massive tangle of woody roots and limbs covered in a dense scale of sharply edged bark plates. The wet swarmshade tree, a nebula of leaves, pulsates as the hosts of insects inside buzz and swarm. This Naphtali forager, verdurous leaves crushed flat, cloak the diminutive figure against the jungle's undergrowth, but the Naphtali ruse doesn't end there. A mask weaved from coarse plant fiber veils the emotive face of the root dweller. Only the trees know whose hoary visage they don. So the Naphtali is like one of the different types of like people, or like different creatures or whatever in the game. There's other ones called Snapjaw. But the interesting thing I should say is that like a surprising amount of things in the game belong to factions. And if I can find a list of things, I don't think I have any right now. Okay, yeah, we see it here. So there are so many different factions in the game, and I said it's a surprising amount of things because it's like everything. Antelopes and apes and arachnids and baboons, and we can go on and on and on. But even fungi, so fungus and other plants belong to factions. So it's very interesting, the like crazy amount of things in the game. Part of the scene, the theme and everything of this game is like pretty much everything is alive. Well, sentient, I should say. Like, of course, trees and stuff are alive, but they're sentient. You can like go up to a lot of trees or different plants and talk to them. The merchant in the mushroom village actually is a cucumber vine, and you talk to him and you could buy cucumbers from him, which may or may not be a little strange. Ooh, level 14. So we're going to be waiting for a few more levels to get another mutation. So one of the other things that I have going is Psychic Glimmer. So, you know, we have basic attributes, right? Strength, agility, toughness, intelligence, willpower, and ego. Ego is what drives your like mental mutations. It does some other things, like it affects your sale prices when you're bartering. We have the Psychic Glimmer, which is also tied to your ego and tied to your mental mutations. And if I read about it, it says your Psychic Glimmer represents how noticeable you are in the vast psychic ether. As your mental mutations increase in level, so does your Psychic Glimmer and the frequency, strength, and number of those who desire to absorb your mind. Currently, you are being watched and pursued by ospreys, Taw's servants, and birds of psychic prey who pluck larval espers from their egg sacs. So because I have enough like ego and mental mutations, I'm being detected by like other psychic beings, and they will actually come hunt me down, and it gets very interesting as we continue. And yeah, it is a talking cucumber vine. That is the merchant in that mushroom village. Yes, it is. Where'd that leech go? Are you friendly? You are friendly. The other ones are not, because this is a bloated leech, so it's already fed on something. The Yurt Warden. Is this where Mammon is at? Okay. We have a bully here. Alright, I got that guy. I'm going to life drain this guy. I'm gonna teleport him away. I got you on that drink. Sehr gut. Alright. I did not pay attention to where that guy got teleported. But I'm still... Oh, he's up there. Oh no, that's from the skunk. No, the honey badger. What are they called? Honey skunk. Everything near the bantam mammal is damp. Fur, hair, leaves, soil, slick silver alloys. It's as if she's a furry world unto herself, and the sweet, sickening, evaporated honey about her is her atmosphere. The bloated leech, this huge, bloated leech's skin is taut, its insides full of drained blood. I mean, leeches are gonna leech, right? I don't know where the goat folk bully went. And I wish I did. Is that him? Yes, it is. We're gonna use Stunning Force to knock him back. Catch him on fire. Boom. I can see that. I mean, it's the color, but it's a mixture of like a honey badger and a skunk. It sprays out that corrosive gas that eats everything up. Do I want to go over here? Sure. Let's try it. Alright, what do we got here? Just more goat folk? Yeah. I can't do life drain yet. Let's drag them back over on this screen and catch them in a life drain. Do not return to the start, no. But let's try to see where they teleport. Way down there. I was about to say, I know I see you. You're the same one I'm draining, right? Siphoned, yeah. You're only wounded. Fine. Burn. Yeah, I'd really like to not lose this progress. We'll kind of auto-navigate a little bit. Alright, this guy's dangerous. It's a saw-hander. This robot bears a featureless chrome plate for a face and treads for locomotion. Attached to the ends of each of their grooved steel arms spins a rusty rotary saw. Now that guy decides to hit me with one of those saws, he can chop off a limb. I can lose my arms or legs or whatever, and I won't be having a good time. I won't be happy about it. Alright, he got way closer than I would like. I started sprinting out of there. Alright, sounds good. Alright, these guys are actually kind of tough. My attack's not great for it. Alright, get away. You're scaring me, dude. He's still fine. He's not even really hurt. Fight this dude. Yeah, let me get away from that. Not quite ready to commit to that. Now, is this where you go for Mammon? I thought he was over the other way. We haven't seen him, obviously. Alright, I hate the goat folk sowers, but here they are. I have a bully that's mad at me. Are you mad at me, honey skunk? No. You're mad at this guy. Might get mad at me now if you get caught on fire. Welcome back. Oh, it's gonna be awful. Okay. I'm trying to keep it away from the honey skunk so they don't steal my kill. Boom. What in the world did you drop? Wet fork-horned helm. It gives you reputation with antelopes and goat folk. The moss-strewn antlers of some great elk appear to have grown from atop this ageless leather helm. You can actually attack with it, it looks like. Yeah, weapon class short blade. Very interesting. Anything else down here? You see a leech. Yeah, there he is. Another leech. Yeah, A works on your phone at least, right? I haven't played The Sims in a while, but I love The Sims. I find it to be a very addicting game, though. I try... If I play it, I'm going to play a lot of it. And I try to be careful with games like that. Wait, this guy's friendly, right? No, apparently not. He's life draining me, I'm gonna life drain him. Oh, cool. Got him. I used to even play the original Sims, and that game is so weird to me when I look back at it because it's like a snapshot at a different time. You gather some fixings, a swaddled shimscale leaf, an inferior tanglewood root, and a smidgen of skunk hair. You toss them in a pot and stir. Delicious meal. Yeah, it's so weird how different, how the original Sims, it's like a snapshot of a specific point in time that's just no longer, it's no longer relevant. I mean, in that game, you didn't even have cell phones. I think Sims 2 had cell phones. I think maybe they introduced them later on one of the expansions, but you had to rely on like newspapers and like house phones and stuff, and then now in, you know, new Sims games, like you just have a cell phone. You don't worry about any of that other stuff because that's modern life. It's just kind of weird seeing that snapshot of an older time. It's very fascinating. I see... Oh no, where are you at? In which direction? To the southwest. I seem to have lost sight of them, though. Let's do precognition. Because I'm a little nervous about it. There they are. All right, let's try this name. Nababara, Whitefinger, the goat folk shaman of Clan Soul. A braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over her swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to her hip. Her hooves are stained with Naphtali blood. Spittle flies from her bleeding mouth into a tuft of hair beneath her chin. Loved by goat folk, disliked by flowers for eavesdropping on their secret ceremonies. And they don't have any artifacts. Now, that's a goat folk shaman. They're there's like an entire group of people known as goat folk. They're goat people. I might be in trouble. I don't quite see the tree on that one. Oh, I know what's happening. They used something terrible. I'm gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble, but I use precognition, so we're okay. Heal me. They dropped an artifact. I'm interested in that. Very interested in that artifact, but I can't get myself killed trying to get it. Right, let's see if that... Would I like to return to the start? No. But I'm concerned. Alright, I can stun them maybe. Oh, we have a sower as well. That's terrible. They've like all followed over here. I can't sprint or anything. Ooh. That's bad. I should have healed. Alright, I'm probably dead. I'm on fire. My temp is 846. I can try taking a salve injector now, but I might be too late. Rip indeed. They're summoning all these plants and stuff too, which are actually attacking me. Yep, reload from checkpoint. And we lost that level up, but we're not far back. I think it was right here that I leveled up on some leeches. Because I didn't even realize I was about to level up, and then the leeches did it. Look at this beetle bum. Yeah, that was cool. We found a good target. Would have been worth a decent amount of experience, but not much I could have done there. I was overwhelmed. All right, we're at level 14 again. We need to eat something. You gather whatever you can find for your meal. A pinch of beetlebum chitin, a sprinkle of leech blood, a masterful swarmshade root, and an adorned swarmshade root. Toss them in a pot and stir. It kind of started working, but not how it's supposed to. How is it, like, in what way? I saw a bully and a sower. Sower's the worst. Sower's the absolute worst. What do I do? Precognition. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing. Hopefully you can get it fixed soon. It would make, it would make a lot of things more difficult. Oh, I'm definitely in trouble. Yes, return to the start of my vision. Well, that's what I'm thinking, because, you know, so many games like WASD, right? WASD for basic camera controls and stuff. Because I use keyboard for most games that I play, unless it's like really a controller game. Oh, I'm still healing. I didn't know it would travel through the map, through the other screen. That's good. Got him! So their, precognition saved me. Because I was about to die and I'm like, oh no, let's rewind. I went back and I won this time. Yo, what was it, yeah, my friend was telling me the other day that his wife uses, like, SDEF instead of WASD. And I'm like, that's so strange. I've never heard of that, but apparently it's common. Well, not common, but, like, you can look it up online. And, like, people do. It's not just, like, a one-off thing. Here we have a chrome idol skimming the underbrush, sailing on air, a shiny ooid of perfect chrome reflects the dim light peeking through the canopy's braided tresses. A larger version of the knit mask worn by the Naphtali root dwellers adorns their surface in imitation of a face. They rotate with specious purpose. What is that? Fungicide. I don't have any fungus on me. And life drain won't work on him. Whoa, where'd they all come from? It's too many. Okay, we got an artifact from that guy. Let's, not die here. Let's not die today. Not in the mood. Indeed. Well, at least last time I rewound time and stopped it. This guy is shooting some stupid darts at me, a blowgunner. Let's check this. Oh, it's not an artifact, it's a cracked lens. Disassemble it. Let's go. Alright, we got that guy. We're down to just one on me at the moment. Cool. Yeah, I'd definitely like to hit level 15 before I go to Golgotha. And I feel like I'm still going to struggle there. Ideally, I could push even further. And so it'll be 15, I'll have 2 mutation points, so I'll need to get up to 17 to get another mutation. But I am going to get, my genome is going to rapidly advance, I think, right? At 15? I don't know. Unless I made a mistake, it should. So we're just gonna keep exploring a little bit. You sense the animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. Oh, so first of all, they stunned me. Time no longer. Taw's osprey. Swathing the frail frame of this waif is the habit of her order, gray matter robes and a blindfold over her eyes. And she just spawned a space-time vortex. Images of distant places and times past, present, and future shimmer in the space before you. Strange sounds whose makers inhabit those innumerable vistas stretch through your ears, echoes of an astral continuum. So the space-time vortex teleports you to basically, there's like a very slightly more than 50% chance any surface tile on the game, any surface map on the game, or it can be one of the like caverns or something down below. But it's very slightly, like barely favored to be one of the surface maps. You know how to use the A now? It's working? Like you've made it work? They teleported out of here, didn't they? I might need to do the same. Oof. I should have done precognition already. Sav injector, go. Oh, they're actually on fire. Yeah, they're burning. I can't hit them because of the force field that they have up. The livid creeper to the southwest is sucked into a bloody space-time vortex. Alright, they're stunned, but again, I can't get to them because they're keeping up this force field. Your laze does not penetrate the force field. Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me when I was a kid. Like my best friend growing up, anytime technology didn't work, he would just like slap it. Like a game console or something wouldn't work, he'd just slap it. Not out of anger even. It wasn't like, I'm mad, I'm going to hit this thing. But he would just be like, no, sometimes you just gotta hit something and it works. And he would do that. He'd just say, oh man, it's not working. Let me go slap the console. And then it would start working. Oh, he's free. I got 25 experience for that, and they almost killed me. I'm gonna get out of there. Would you like to return to the start? No, because I won. Nope, 25 is not a lot. I mean, you can see in the upper left here, I have 43,672, and I need to be at 50,725 to level up. Well, he attacked me, and I didn't know what was going to happen, you know. He showed up and starts attacking me, so I gotta try something. I gotta do what I can, defend myself. It is working now? Whatever you gotta do to make it work. Exactly. Little force on it. I mean, like I said, that used to work for my friend. I was always a little bit too paranoid to like hit a game console or something. But he would do it, he didn't care. Get away. Oof. Oof again. I'm bleeding. Oh, I'm so torn on what I want to do. I guess that's true. Worst case, it just gets worse, huh? That's one way to look at it. Alright, this leech is going to be a problem as well. It's going to want to steal my kill if I'm not careful. So is that ape dude. Alright, we're gonna teleport. Okay, we teleported that dude away. Oh, don't steal my kill. Please. Wait, two different ones? Injured and wounded. How do I handle this? YOLO. What in the world am I looking at? Oh. Now the apes are mad at me. Shimmering heat. The air in this area shimmers with intense heat as if filled with an invisible fire. I've never looked at that before. That's cool. How's this guy doing? Injured? I'm really pushing my luck a little bit here. Get them both. Alright. 375 on that one and 300 on that one. Much better. Good experience. Wow. I'm feeling good again. And we are halfway up to level 15 now. I'm very annoyed at something, but it can't be helped. So I do, on Saturdays and Sundays, I do 2 streams. I do one in the morning, so 10 o'clock my time. And then I go about 4 hours, and then I take a break for about 4 hours. I do other things, and then I come back and do a late stream. And right smack in the middle of my early stream tomorrow, a ticket's going on sale that we didn't even know about until today. I go to a festival every September. It's 4 days, and the last ticket, we've been waiting on them to go on sale. We didn't have like a date or anything yet. And then just a few hours ago, it was like, oh, due to a misunderstanding between the person booking and Ticketmaster, they're going on sale tomorrow. And it's gonna be noon my time, right in the middle of that stream. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow morning's stream because I'm starting up a new game. It's a very story-driven game. I'm excited. I mean, I've played it before, but I'm really excited. And then, like, right in the middle of that, I've got to, like, worry about getting those tickets. Kinda sucks. I mean, it can't... there's not much you can do about it. Well, it's like the ticket, you know, if I don't get it, and I don't think they'll sell out tomorrow, but they'll usually sell out pretty relatively quickly, depending on you know, what's happening. So I don't want to miss out on it, you know. I want to just have my ticket and know it's ready. What usually happens is you get there a few minutes early, you get into the queue, and once they officially go on sale, you sit there waiting until it eventually lets you buy the ticket. It'll be like, keep being patient, we'll get it eventually, and you just sit there waiting awkwardly. I hate it. It's funny too because, I mean, I was using Ticketmaster a long time ago, and we always had complaints about them. I had a friend who called him Ticket Bastard because he wasn't a fan of them. And, you know, we'd always kind of joke about the convenience fees because a ticket might be $30 and then they'll charge you like a $12 to $15 convenience fee. It's like, dude, it's like half the price of the ticket. Very convenient. So we always kind of would joke about that and stuff, and there's been a lot of issues over the years with this festival and Ticketmaster. It's not the festival's they can't do anything about it, but it's the venue where the festival's at. The venue books through Ticketmaster, so they're required, you know, if they want to have the festival there, they have to go through Ticketmaster. Was it what kind of festival were you wanting to go to? Was it music or something else? I go to the music festival that I was talking about. That one's every September. And then there is it's called Classic Game Fest in usually July or August in Austin, Texas. That one's really cool. It's got like a floor where all the vendors have like old games and stuff. I say old, they have fairly new games as well, but it's, you know, called Classic Game Fest, so it's a lot of older games. And they'll always have a few events going on where, you know, maybe like some arcades and stuff. And the big thing that actually got me started going there was the music, because you have VGM bands, right? Bands that play video game music. And they always have a stage up for VGM bands. And like, I'm friends with a lot of those bands and stuff. So it's also, you know, just a chance to catch these people that I don't get to see all the time because I don't live down there. So it's like a nice excuse to see them, but it's also, it's good music. It is a lot of walking though, you know, just going around the floor where all the vendors are at and looking at the different, you know, things that you might want to buy. So they have like all the gaming stuff, but they'll also have people selling, you know, like just random merchandise like shirts or art. You can buy like art and stuff there. So if you want to actually walk around and like find things, yeah, you're walking all day. Gotta have some good shoes. Oh, they are trying to surround me. Give me that copper nugget. Let's... Ooh, how do I want to do it? Right here. I'm gonna melee this guy. Oh, the sun's coming up. Vision radius is getting better. Yeah, festivals are... Depends on what kind of festival you're talking about. Music festivals are very... It's hit and miss. It can be cool. It's an interesting experience, but it can also be... It has some downsides. So, you know, there's a big metal festival called Wacken Open Air in Germany. And that is like the metal festival everyone kind of knows about, like the biggest one. And, you know, all the big bands play there all the time. And it's great, but, you know, if you talk to a lot of people that go there, they say that, you know, it's great, but they probably don't really want to go back because it's too many people crammed into... I mean, that's a huge festival too, but it's still like too many people crammed in there for like the entire weekend. Everything's expensive, it's hot outside, you know. There's a lot of downsides that come with it. I'm generally more of a fan of just a regular show with, you know, 4 to 5 bands on the bill that night, and just, you know, spend the night there, you know, just spend a few hours there for catching that one show and see the bands I really want to see. But the festival I'm talking about in September, it's called Prog Power USA, and it's kind of a smaller festival. It is 4 days, but it's not the same as the other like really large festivals. It is by design. They keep it smaller at only around 1,100 people, and they Actually, at this point, it wasn't like this when I first started going, but now they actually give every band like an hour set minimum, even if they're the opening band. They basically get like an hour. So you get like really good shows from every band there. It's not one of those cases where if there's a band you're really interested in, they're opening up on the festival, they play in the first hour or 2 hours, and they only get to play for like 20 minutes. So that's part of why I like that festival in September so much. It gets around a lot of the issues with the really big festivals. You start at like noon or so. Doors will open around noon on most days, and then there will be like 8 bands, but they'll all play for like an hour, and then you factor in setup time between bands, and you're looking at you're out by midnight each night, so it is a long day, but you're actually getting a good set from every band. All right, so we have an engraved club. It's engraved with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Mehmed. In 5178 BR, Mehmed won a decisive victory against the combined forces of trash democracy of Dupad at the bloody Battle of Shumor Hollow. As a result of the battle, Shumor Hollow was so devastated by smoldering stardust that it was renamed the Shining Marsh. And if we use this, we get plus 50 reputation with the Mehmedian Brood. Alright. We are getting pretty close to level 15 now. We're gonna push for that, and then we're gonna try out Golgotha, I think. It's not really as ideal as I would like it to be. I think it'd be good to actually have another mutation under my belt. But we'll give it a shot, and if it doesn't go well, I'll come back and I'll grind out some more levels or something. I still don't know quite where Mem and Soul Drinker went. Oh, we have Snapjaws. It's been a while since I've seen them. I'm so far away they don't even attack me. Amazing. Melee that one. So we'll stay up here in the jungle. Let's burn these guys. Oof. Stop hitting me. Why are you guys so rude? I can't believe you would just come up and attack me like that. What in the world did you drop? An advanced toolkit. That's a good find. I'll take it. This guy chased me while I recharge my lasers. And we're still getting even closer to that level 15 target. We should get a rapid advancement, unless I'm, again, miscalculating. Unless I picked the wrong thing or something, we should get a rapid advancement. Gotta hit as much as I can, hopefully. See, these guys aren't worth much. They're worth 35, but they actually are really weak. And since they're so plentiful and weak, I don't mind fighting a bunch of them. That other guy that was worth 25 earlier, he wasn't weak. He almost killed me. He took like half of my health. And it could have been worse. I got a little bit lucky when his force field went down. Fractured microchip, disassemble it. What did I see? No, I saw nothing, I'm just hungry. You gather whatever you can find for your meal. A sprinkle of abstract bulgur, a sesame seed, and a sprinkle of courageous rust. I'm not exactly sure why it's courageous, but we put rust in our meal. You know, I like to program in rust, but I never thought about eating it. I may or may not be going rogue at work in a positive way. We have all this Perl code that's not great, a bunch of Java that's... I'm not a fan of Java, but it's also not the greatest. There's some not great stuff with it. And I decided I'm just going to take some downtime here and there, and I'm just going to start rewriting things in Rust and give them a proof of concept once it's ready and be like, hey, what I wrote works better than what you have, and it's in Rust, and I'll make a template so they can use it to write other things out of it, and I'll just be like, here you go. Because they've talked about wanting to do things in Rust, but they keep just pushing it off. There's like one person there who's like, I'll do it. I want to, I think we should be using other languages and stuff, and Rust and Go are good languages to use. And then, like, the other managers are just like, well, we don't have time for that. We can't justify it. I'm like, so I should just do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf. Right? Maybe I should try Rust, eating it. I actually legitimately think it's like toxic if you eat it. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Come on. Come on, dude. It's badly wounded. Yes, level 15. And no rapid advancement. What's different? I thought I had, unstable genome. Whatever, okay. We're gonna go with... See, it's between willpower and ego. Willpower helps cooldowns. Ego is gonna make me just stronger. It's gonna increase that psychic glimmer as well. So I think I'll go with willpower. I got you on that drink. There we go. I'm gonna need to go fill that up in a minute. Appreciate that. It is actually a warm day here. I've been drinking a lot of water today. Just keep getting thirsty. Oh, this ape is mad at me, isn't he? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I wouldn't do it, but you're already mad at me. You got caught in the fight there. A painted club. It's painted with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Mushir. Deep in Ekashan, Mushir discovered Kapar. There she befriended hermits and dug into the earth's strata. Cool, and there is a church dedicated to her. Mushirian Church. That's good stuff to learn. I do have some other redeems that are not on right now for various reasons. I had one, it was like 10 billion channel points. We smelt boar nearby and we stopped off at a village here. but it's not safe. Gotta be careful. It was like 10 billion channel points or something to delete my channel. So I'm not gonna do that one anytime soon. I had a couple others, but I don't know, sometimes I just didn't feel like doing them. Like, sometimes they got a little bit too distracting. I have a desk that I can raise and lower, and that was one of the things that I had, was being able to, like, you know, toggle between sitting and standing. And also, I always left the webcam on then, where now I don't always have it on. So it doesn't make as much sense to have things like that. Kind of depends on the game, whether I keep it on. Alright, so we're back at Kyakyukia. What a name. I'm just gonna eat something. And we're gonna head back up to the map here. Oh, and I mentioned before, like some of the cool stuff just about the setting of this game. We can look around a little bit. Kyakyukia, the jungle village of ape god worshippers and their giant mushroom dwellings. Grit Gate is another place we can go. Still erect is the superior half of the colossal gate, inscribed with runes of 100 indecipherable tongues. Beneath its chrome palings, a wide passage opens into the jungle loam. And below that is where we have our main quest givers, the Barathramites. They are like bear people. So there's some bears that live down there that give us quests. Here is a place called Golgotha. Shrouded in the rotting jungle are the mouths of the rust caves of Golgotha, Chrome's graveyard. One of the things I mentioned earlier is over here, in the top center there, is Omen Porch. Through the prismatic umbrage fly the archways and buttresses of the monuments above the catacombs of the Eaters of Earth. And then this is the Spindle, the hallowed ground upon which the spindle, a lengthless needle of Maya blue, meets the earth from where it pierces the firmament. And it turns out that the spindle is actually like a space elevator. I called it, but I didn't know that at first. And I was just kind of making guesses and experiencing the lore and learning about the game. And I was like, it's got to be like a space elevator, right? And then the game actually told us. I'm like, that's so cool. But we don't know about the technology the same, so we have interesting ways of describing it. Now here's something new. The last character I played was before this was released. So this used to be a place called like the Deathlands or something, and now it's called the Moon Stair. Hex prisms burst out of black marble beds, and their edges decohere as warm static dew. The stair purrs at low frequency. We have a place here called Ain Raj. Tucked into a marble glade is the cloven trunk of Kava, the tree of life. Its fallen leaves lay like a mirrored carpet, and the dream wrens chirr a cycle carol. So this is going to be interesting because this is new, and I'm interested in learning more about it because I'm going to go ahead and make my predictions. And for anyone in chat right now, no spoilers. I know there's some people lurking right now, so no spoilers, if you know. But with the new version, this is catching my eye. The Tree of Life. In Omen Porch, previously, to get into the Tomb of the Eaters, you had to put the Mark of Death on you. You go through the Tomb of the Eaters, and then you get to the top. You climb this tower thing, you get to the top of it, and you entomb yourself in a big old tomb. You die, and you enter this afterlife thing called Bright Shale. And when you're in there, you convince this dude to like turn off the force field around the spindle so that you guys can climb the whole spindle. And that's cool. But then the game ends, and it's like, that's all we have for now. Stay tuned until the next quest is here. Well, it is. It's here now, and I can't help but notice that this thing talks about the Tree of Life. And one of the other things that caught my eye is in Omen Porch, there was a door of death and a door of a gate of death or whatever, and one of life. The one of death opened up when we had the Mark of Death tattooed on us, I'm wondering if this is going to be related to the Mark of Life or something to get through the other door. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, so that's just, you know, speculating on what we currently know. On what I currently know. Some ruins, we'll investigate these. Since the animus of a vast mind, someone is near. Alright, that's always concerning, so we're gonna start up a precognition. Actually, oh! I didn't really need to. Because we just left town. Well, what am I going to do about this? Teleport him away. Oh, there's way too many things here. Oh, I'm dying. Maybe not. Let's get out of there. Lose him in the trees. No roasted boar. But I kind of want to. Let's go over to Yopa. Yopa is our starting village. Doesn't have to be, there are multiple starting villages, but this is the starting village, like the main one. There are other ones you can pick, though. Because some people are like, I've played so many runs of this game. So there's two ways to play this game, right? You could play, like I'm playing, in roleplay mode. I think there's actually another option as well. Yeah, there's like Wanderer mode or something. You could play roleplay mode, where when we go to cities, we save. You could also play, the regular mode, which is permadeath. So if you're doing run after run after run because you keep dying or something, that can get very cumbersome, so it actually helps to have the option to be able to start in different places. It keeps the game from feeling dull, I guess. I want to try to take on this slumberling. You nearly mistake it for a boulder, and then you spot a crease in its hide as he draws a slow, hibernative breath. Suddenly you understand the saying among pig farmers, always fear large rocks. So if I die, I'm here in Yopa, it's not going to be a big deal. How do I want to try to deal with this guy? Start with this. Life drain. Stunning force. He'll eventually go back to sleep. That dog is biting him. And the dog died. I feel bad for him, but what am I supposed to do? He charged at me and missed. Badly wounded. Got him, 525, not bad. I knew this guy was here because we came in here before and then I retreated because I was like, I'm gonna get myself killed. Alright, enough of that. We don't really need to do anything there. Just a quick little detour. We want to go up to Golgotha now, which is quite a journey. In fact, I think I'd like to go in here and get some wilderness lore on jungles. They're the worst. Also marshes and flower fields. And I'll just click on Golgotha, we'll auto path up there. No ruins right now. Oh, we made it in one shot, look at that. Alright, here we are at Golgotha. Very nervous, this place is rough. Quillipede is hostile and it's average. We stunned him, we're burning him. Wounded. There we go. So we have no idea what's going to be in store for us in Golgotha. You know, it's different every time. It's all procedural, so it's going to be different on every seed. I have no idea what the safest one to jump into is going to be, but I can make a smart guess. You know, it would have been nice. I could have brought those wings here, actually. Maybe I should go back to Grit Gate and get those wings. That may be helpful. Yeah, we cut open the wall here. So this is like a long fall, but I think if I had the wings on me, we could just go through. We could just jump down there. And that might make Golgotha much, much easier by basically allowing me to ignore it. We gathered up a lucent mung bean, a crust of bread, a hunk of cheese, and a roasted antenna. Well, you know, I ate dinner right before stream, but now I'm hungry again after reading that description. I did have a really good burger. Alright, let's try getting the wings that I left here, mechanical wings. How do they work? Do they actually let me fly? No, they don't give me an activated ability, do they? Oh no, we do, we took the shawl off. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. Look at me trying to be resourceful. Trying to be smart. What's wrong with me? We just set a fire. Yeah, there it is. A quiet chickpea, a pinch of strange scrap, a deserted shimscale leaf, and a rescued shimscale root. Alright, so we're going to activate fly. Roasted potato sounds good. Two strata deep. 3, 4, 5. So we're at the bottom of Golgotha now. I love potatoes. Potatoes are one of my favorite foods. Oh, this is going to be loud. I need to turn my... It's not going to change the volume on your end, but my speaker volume. Cybernetics credit wedge. Alright, does anyone want to come play? You should be... You're hostile. A sludgy, oozing giant beetle. A goat-sized beetle with a strained onyx shell. Oh, he's only worth 50. Oh no, get away. So, there's some problems with Golgotha. Golgotha has some creatures, some stuff in here, some black ooze and stuff that's not really good for you. You can catch a couple diseases in here. You can catch Glotrot and you can catch Iron Shanks. I caught both of them in here the first time I had a character that made it here. And Glotrot, to me, is the worst of the two because it causes your tongue to necrose and then your tongue will eventually fall out. It turns out that it's very difficult to speak to people and turn in quests and stuff if you don't have a tongue. I used my Uber Nostrum injector while going through Golgotha trying to beat it because I was struggling so much with that character making it through here. And I was like, oh, we have a sore throat, it'll probably just go away. I didn't know it was going to turn into something worse. The other one was, I said Iron Shanks, and it just makes your leg joints like lock up more and more over time and you lose more and more speed. It didn't mean as much to that character because I had multiple legs, so I already had a lot of speed. And that was it took a while, but it was easier to recover from than Glotrot because I didn't need an Uber Nostrum injector or something to regrow a tongue. I want to read this guy's description if he'll show up. He's a glow-white cultist of agile gut. Beneath the umber of a stinking robe, flesh smears over the bones of a girl who surrenders her body to the metamorphic Newman. You're already a little injured, which is good for me. I'm actually destroying a lot of that black ooze and stuff, which is good. We'll wait a few turns. I'm so glad I thought about those. Oh, this is what we're here for. This droid, if we can get him without any issues, if we can get that droid, we're done with Golgotha. This will be my easiest Golgotha run yet as a character. Clean him off. Oh, he's still got stuff on him. Alright, let's pick him up. So we have the droid. I'll clean him just for fun. You don't have to. And now we're going to repair the droid. And boom. That is the bulk of the quest. We can leave. There should be a boss in here. I can get greedy, or I can just say I'll come back later. I should probably just say I'll come back later, but I'm gonna clear out some of this like ooze and stuff if I can. It's brown sludge. I can at least like walk around for a moment. I'm nervous. We could have one of these psychic flies in here as well. And they suck. Do you hear that music? You could tell this place is supposed to be bad. I love it. It's a good atmosphere. We have a rust eel over here. A sewage eel. The skin of this sly fish is slick and diaphanous. It writhes around Golgotha's fetid pools unseen, wrapping itself around the legs of hapless trudgers and drawing them into the guck. It is hostile, I believe, so we can shoot it. 65 experience. Not much, but it's no longer a threat. I actually didn't mean to fire that when I did, but it's okay. I feel sick. No! I did that to myself. I thought that was just smoke. It's miasma. This is stupid. Tongue, nail, and spleen were caked together, then lacerated by heat to airy dots of dung. No! We're gonna cook with yuck wheat, which I don't currently have, so we need to preserve exotic foods. Yuck wheat stem. We're gonna cook with yuck wheat and honey. We also added an uncanny paprika and a dash of freezing cinnamon. You only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time, and we get a +3 to saves versus diseases. If we're gonna cure Glotrot, that is Glotrot that I have. I just talked about it, and now I just gave it to myself because I was an idiot. Let's get out of here. Growing platform hums, it takes me back up to the surface. That's Golgotha. That's the quick version, but we now have a sore throat. I'm gonna wait here and meditate for a bit. Are we not meditating? Do I not have the meditate on this character? The meditate thing? Self-discipline, that's it, right? Yeah. Let's meditate. Fasting way. That's what I was really going for. Let's just keep metabolizing that. We're gonna wait here for a bit. I'm watching in the bottom left where we have a sore throat. We're also metabolizing our meal and we're meditating. As long as we're metabolizing, we get the effects of the, like, reduced diseases and stuff. So I'm doing that as a way to try to just, let's wait this out and see if we get rid of it. Still metabolizing. Oops. We could just warp back to Gritgate, though. And turn the quest in first. Let's be smart about it. If I do get full-blown Glotrot, I don't want to lose my tongue. Although I do have an injector, we'll figure it out. So, I have completed the task. The slot opens, a bright red light shines through, several minutes pass. You may enter. Simply walk through the force barrier. Make your first 2 lefts and speak to Steward Otto in his office. And there we are. We'll speak to him real quick. I'm going to run through this. I'm not really going to read all this. It is fascinating. I do like the text and stuff in the game. We've read this before on stream. It's on my YouTube channel as well. So I don't need to read all the text every time because it'll take a long time. I'm now an apprentice under the Barathromites. Gave me a masterwork sturdy carbine. A lot of experience, 1250. My reputation with them increased by 100. Now it's 50. We're good to go. I got another drink redeem, and I do need to go top off my water. I am out of water at the moment. So let me do that. Because I mentioned that a few minutes ago, and I never did. So I will be right back. I'm not going to do the BRB screen or anything. It's going to be pretty quick. BRB stream because water. Alrighty. There we go. Delicious though, I need that. Okay. I was just thinking about something and I lost it. Whatever. Okay, it'll come back to me in a minute. So, we were supposed to come talk to him again. So, he wants us, he's talking about this signal, right? We're trying to decode a signal. So that was the main idea of the quest that he's trying to give us right now. So we're going to discuss it. It's a repeat transmission being broadcast from an unknown source. It's been live for over a year. And one of their tinkers here, Q-Girl, discovered it while rigging a long-wave detector. Unfortunately, it's encrypted, and we do not have the means here to decrypt it. They want me to go find a fully functioning Betal in Bethesda Susa. The mechanimists have consecrated the site around it and built a temple there. So that's our next main quest. And we can ask what a Betal is. They're antique stones located in certain places deep within the caverns of Cud. We believe they are some sort of hyper-advanced machines built by the Eaters. Often one claims to possess a sentience of its own, however most of them have gone haywire in the eons since their creation. It is rare indeed to discover one whose circuitry is wholly uncorroded. The mechanimists worship this one as an idol, and they will protect it at all costs. You'll need to find a way through their host to the Betal itself. Do you believe you can accomplish this task? Yes. And so I need to go talk to Q-Girl to get the disc from her, and we'll take it to the Betal. And the Betal is also cold, if I can speak. I don't know why I can't speak. It's very cold. So we're talking about freezing vapor that billows out of the chambers freely. So he says you will want to procure warm clothing to protect yourself. Alright, let's go talk to Q-Girl. I see her up above. We can auto-path to her, though. Do I need more water? It's up to you. I do have limits on how often they can be redeemed, but I have, like, drink and hydrate. So, she has her thing where she says Quetzal all the time. I got you. Alright, so we have a disc from her now, with her instructions encoded. We get some free experience for that. And now I'm left to wonder about the state of my sore throat. Genuinely concerned about it. We're gonna wait a little bit. I'm still metabolizing my food. So as long as I'm doing that, if my sore throat tries to progress, I will have a better chance at not getting worse. We're just gonna keep waiting. So, one thing, your throat feels sore. Damn it. Whip up a meal. No, not what I wanted. You better let me do it again. Choose ingredients to cook with. Yuckweed and honey. We also put a nip of old albino ape hair and a sly chip from the horn of a goat folk. You only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time. I mean, it's better than nothing. Alright, we wait. We hope it doesn't get worse. If it does, we have Corpus Coleus. And if we read it, we can read about all the diseases and how to cure them. Because it's different every game, it picks different ingredients that you use to cure them. So for Glotrot, if it does get worse, we would need, Where is it? Salt, honey, and cider. I don't know if I have salt, but I'm sure I have the other two. I have cider and honey. So we could get salt. I know how to get salt. I don't remember if I needed salt on my other game or if I needed gel, which was desalinated slime. I think that's what I needed. But I just have to hope this sore throat goes away. I kind of want to make another meal. I want the saving throws to be better, more than the time. Let's try once more with the yuckweed and honey and hope it pays off. +3 to saves versus disease, that's what I need. Come on. I really don't want to deal with Glotrot again. We still have an Uber Nostrum injector, so that's not as bad. On my other character, I had used it in Golgotha, so I had to go looking around the map, just running around the world map randomly until I found one, which is very... not likely. They're not very easy to find. I'm lost. And I'm no longer metabolizing. You feel a bit better, though. Alright, we're out of the yuckweed, but I can use honey and bear jerky. Oh, that's right, I'm lost. What in the world am I looking at? What is that? A worker ant. A giant ant whose antennae writhe about furiously. Plumes of noxious gas rise out of dozens of tiny pores scattered across its carapace. There's a red one over here. It's hard to see, but... Fire ant. A giant ant whose antennae writhe about furiously. Plumes of fragrant smoke rise out of dozens of tiny pores scattered across its carapace. He spit fire at me. He is a fire ant. I got you there. Ooh. Spark tick? No, electrofuge. They're not good. Oh no! The glow moth is shooting at me. Kind of curious about that fire ant now. Oh, these are the living creeper things, right? No, livid creeper. These vines like crawl around the walls and... Yeah. Oh, there were 500? Yeah, we're fighting these. I didn't know they'd be worth that much. Oh, why did I know why. That was me fumbling in a stupid way with the controls. But I lit myself on fire there, which is fun. I'm bleeding a lot. Yeah, that was worth a lot. I like it. Goat folk is hitting me from off screen. Stop it, dude. It's not very nice. So I'm still thinking a lot about tomorrow morning. Really excited for that stream, for that game. And I think I'm going to wrap up here within maybe the next 50 minutes? 45 maybe? I don't know, something like that. So not quite a 4-hour session today. Because I may do a little bit of extra work in preparation for it, for reasons. I may just get a couple extra things ready, basically. It's all good. Just appreciate you hanging around and... Oh, that dude stole a kill. No. Yeah, I just appreciate you hanging around and, ooh. Alright, try not to die. Chatting and everything. I'd rather deal with this glow moth if it comes back. Where's it at? I see it. Oh, man. Do not return to the start, no. Yeah, I'll be on much earlier tomorrow, because I do, like I said, the 2 streams on Saturday and Sunday. So, of course, no pressure. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Always completely understandable. But yeah, the early streams on Saturday and Sunday, much better for your time. For sure. Start up precognition. Let's hit these turrets. I sense my imminent demise. Would I like to return to the start of my vision? Yes. That means I was gonna die. So now if I wait 301 turns, we're gonna get hungry again. Your throat feels sore. I think we're gonna get real Glotrot. What else can I do? Did it grab me? It did. I teleported it away. I'm healing from it, but I think this turret's gonna still be a problem. It's gonna run out, and I don't think I'll survive. So yes, let's return again. See, I was kind of the same way about like sleep and on, you know, non like school or whatever days. I've kind of been the same way, but it's tough because there's only so much time and there's so many things that I want to do, right? Okay, so that thing is still fine. It hasn't done much to me yet. Alright, this guy's here. 500 experience, that's good. How's the turret doing? Lightly damaged. I don't think it's worth continuing to fight this turret. I'm just not strong enough to fight that with my build. There are some slight... Oh, right, you're here. Okay, he's done. Well, there are some slight things I can do to make this more possible. That's what I'm trying to do here. But it poses risks. Whoops. Disintegration. That poses a lot of risks, in fact. Does this work from off the map? Oh, he got mad. That beetle did not like me doing that. There was a chest there and I broke it. Oops. I saw nothing. So as this is like me addressing the skill side of things by saying, what can we do to make it easier? So we're gonna break some of these trees that it's using as like cover. And now if I come over here, I can shoot at it from much further away. And it's gonna have a harder time actually damaging me. And it dies, see? It's doable, but not up close. So we want a precognition on this one. We're a little bit close, but could be winnable. This guy over here on the right is putting down turrets. He's a low-light laser turret tinker. So he puts down laser turrets when he can. Good news is that I refract lasers, so they'll have a harder time dealing damage to me. Doesn't mean they won't. But they won't be as effective. No! You've contracted Glotrot. Your tongue begins to bleed as the muscle rots away. I really tried, I did. A laser beam streaks past. It hit me, it did a lot of damage. I should probably... Oh no, precognition is on. Is it? No. Crap. I got lucky. Damaged. Toast him. Yes, return to the start. Got you. I'm not happy about this. Glotrot is not fun. Fusion power station. Bits of tiny matter are smashed together behind the loom of a chrome cylinder, and the heat is used to pump electricity down grid. Lead slugs whizzing past me. Alright, I'll get you on this last one. I don't want to do any more right now. almost empty again. Oh no. Why did I do it? Cool, I'm not lost anymore though. The beetle's mad. I'm kind of surprised I'm not dead. Hostiles, I don't believe you. What hostiles are nearby? That leech, he's friendly. You tear open the tender muscle fibers of your tongue. Do you want to stop traveling? No. Smell roasted boar. No. Your tongue begins to bleed as the muscle rots away. It's rotted away. No, let's ignore it. No ruins. Let's go straight over here to the 6-day stilt. Oh, I'm somehow out of water. Well, it's a good thing we're coming over here. Alright. Some hot and spiny, whatever that is. We need water. I think we can get some for free in Kakyukya. Now that I think about it. This guy caught himself on fire. What a loser. Alright, we need to find like an alchemist type dude here. Apothecary, there was one on the other screen as well. No, this is not what I want. I need salt. And what can I sell? I need to sell stuff. I need water. I'm not doing good right now. Alright, the chem cell, we will rip that out. What do we have here? Cybernetics. Not good for this character, but very cool. What in the world are you guys doing? Oh, it's a crab farmer. What did I just see? I just saw something. I have no idea what it was. It was on my phone, but it looked like it was related to the stream. Tiny trinket. Can't afford that. You have salt. Let's sell the crappy chem cell. Let's sell the... metal folding chair's worth nothing. We'll not sell it then. Let's get this bottle with salt. And let's sell off a few of these. How much to identify this? Oh, he can't do it. Alright, well, unfortunately, we have to use our Uber Nostrum injector now. But we can actually cure Glotrot, so we're good. So let me see what kind of containers we have. Do we have an empty canteen? We do. So I need to make the recipe, whatever it was. Honey, cider, and salt, I think. So we'll just pop a... Oh, there is a campfire. Okay. So let's try this. We're gonna go to the Corpus Callius. And we're gonna read on Glotrot. 1 part salt, 1 part honey, 3 parts cider. So we're gonna go down to the salt. Pour into another container. Empty canteen. We're gonna pour 1. Pour into another container. We have that 1 dram of salt in here. We're gonna pour... Do not empty it, no. Pour 1 dram of honey. Now the canteen says salty honey. Crap. I need 3 drams of cider, I have 2. Gotta be kidding me. What do you have? Can't get over that there's an item called a love injector. I'm not seeing any cider. We can read these paintings. While leading a small army in trash democracy of Dupad, Mehmed assassinated the Sultan of Qad over an ordinance prohibiting the practice of worshipping the stars. He won and took the reins of power. He was 26 years old. I do recognize that one. Late in 4069 BR, after having made enemies with a collective of nomads, the Sultan of Qad was assassinated. Because Mushir demanded it, she was chosen as the successor. And that is cider, so... Oh, it's so expensive. Do these... Somewhere in the trash democracy of Dupad, Mehmed witnessed a falling star. From then on, he was obsessed with motes of light. At the Battle of Kar, Mushir fought to liberate fungi. She wielded a shining rifle with such prowess that it became forever known as Shining, the gift of fungi. While traveling through Sharuk, Uhim's chariot was driven off a cliff by a nefarious party of apes. Luckily, a group of nearby explorers came to her rescue. Moved by their kindness, Uhim enrolled at a local tavern as a meanderer. Lots of good information there. Lots of expensive ways to buy cider here. I'm not happy with those, so let's keep looking around a little bit. Any cheaper options? That's not much cheaper. I'd have to spend 50 drams to get... Actually, wait, what do I need? I need 1. I have 2, right? Yeah. I forgot how intense this music is. Like, why? Calm down. Get rid of a couple copper nuggets. Okay, so now back to the work here. We have the salty honey. And we're gonna dump the cider into it. 3 parts cider. Whoa, time went fast. Do not empty it. Pour the 2 drams of cider in there. Now we need, it's honeyed brackish cider. We need to pour 1 more in there. All right, now we have the thing. that we need to drink. And well, speaking of drinking, I'll get to that in a minute. So I've mixed it up. Now we have to set the thing on fire. Yeah, 1 part salt, honey, 3 parts cider. Drink it from a flaming vessel. So to do that, we get here, we drop the canteen. So see this here, we just want to drop this onto the fire. Wait until it catches on fire. It's on fire. So now the flaming canteen, we want to drink. It tastes even worse than you'd imagined, like a dead turtle boiled in phlegm. It's salty, delicious. It's spicy and delicious. You are now parched. So I no longer have Glotrot now. That's it, that cured it. Alright. This really will be the last one I do, because I'm not going to get more water, and this is the last drink I can do. But I got you. Yeah, I'm close enough to wrapping up now that that's going to be it. So we've cured Glotrot, but we're still kind of missing a tongue. If I try to talk to someone, I am very hydrated, thank you. Oh, you can't talk to someone who's I mean, I could wake them up, but we are wanting in our service to our fathers. And so if you look at my dialogue options, it's just a bunch of ends because I can't actually talk. So now we need to use the Uber Nostrum injector. Torrent of life rushes over you. Your mutant physiology reacts adversely to it. But it's still cured. Okay, you're cured of Glotrot. Your tongue regrows. So now we go talk to this same dude. I can say, let's trade and live and drink. I can actually speak. Much better than it was before. Alright. So we have now cured the worst disease that I have experienced in the game. And we're lost. Dude, why is that song so intense? What is up with that song? No ruins for me. Dude, you sense the animus of a vast mind, someone's near. And I'm lost. Alright, there's a force field around me. The novice of the sightless way to the northwest burrows a channel through the psychic ether and begins to sunder your mind. Not if I hit you from here. Oh, Snapjaws? Really? Easy mode here. Alright, we regained our bearings. Let's keep moving on to Bethesda Susa. No, we're lost again. Why? Come on. Snapjaws, come on. The cannibal hitting me from off screen. I don't even get experience for these. They're not really worth wasting time on. It's more a matter of I don't have much of a choice if they're attacking me, right? I put a dash of fiendish clay, a pinch of sagittal bones, and a nip of equimax hair into this meal. We regain our bearings. We have things there that are probably hostile, so let's move away. No ruins. I thought it was going to tell me I was lost again. And we are at Bethesda Susa. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Cragmensch Boulderer. Ideas like the tetravalence of carbon and silicon were suffocated in the thick valley air of jungle hamlets. The human gatherer who mounts a root-braided hillock and looks out to the horizon in wonder, who describes flecks of granite stirring on the mountain face, and who with ancestral dread ponders what toll the rocks themselves are animated to collect. He can't know the miracles of chemistry that sophists inscribed in data disks at the long before. Those miracles are to him the ciphers of God things. Colorful description, I really like it. Oh, I'm not really dealing damage. He's dealing damage on me. Remain stunned. We're draining life. He's just throwing these boulders at me. Badly wounded and 500 experience, but he's a tough one. A dram of sacred gravel, a gem cutter's right arm, and a proclaimed gem cutter's right arm. Yeah, so we're coming up on the 3-hour mark, and that's where I'm gonna leave things off for the day. So we're not gonna really get the full. We're not gonna be able to go through Bethesda Susa. But I'd rather kind of stop before we get heavily involved with it than in the middle of it. Oh, and this is a brainer. The other one was the boulderer. So this one, well, it doesn't change. The description's about the same. Still a different enemy. Got him. Another 500. Yo, we are really close to level 16. Let's try to push for that before the end here. You a boulder? You're a brainer. That's good. About to be a no-brainer. Alright, can we get a stun? Apparently not. It didn't seem to do anything. It's taking some damage. Got him. Oh no. I can't walk around those boulders. What are you? You're special. A luminary. Oh, he's considered tough. I hope you're not coming after me. Alright, I need to disintegrate stuff. Did it? It slightly hurt the boulders, but not much. Alright, 16 turns. Let's wait. And then how many turns now? 41. 50's close enough. We're not really making much progress on these boulders. It really sucks. Shove them out of the way. There we go, I can navigate through them again. Is that boulder gonna catch on fire? Alright, let's push for this level up if I can get it. I am frozen. And it took a lot of... that's bad. No idea where it went, but still alive. Would like to return to the start? No, because I'm still alive. Can I hit him through the boulders? No. And that's a problem. Where'd he go? Frozen solid, of course. I didn't realize I could do that while frozen. Health has dropped. Oof, this is rough. I don't want to look at that ice dude again. Hey, Boulder Man, stop that. Another 500. We're right on the verge of leveling up. Like right there. One more good fight like any of those will definitely get me. This freeze dude's gonna show up. Gunslinger, huh? Go on. Oh, hello. You guys fighting? Yeah. Badly wounded. Got it! Stole it from the gunslinger. We are level 16. Couple artifacts. Maybe laser pistols or something. Alright, we are right up on that 3-hour mark now. Oh, exactly. I thought it was still like 1 minute or something. I didn't pay enough attention to the seconds. As I said that it happened. I'm afraid I'm gonna die while I'm just roaming around here or something. Kinda wanna warp back to Kyakyukya. Maybe get some... I think I can get free water there. Stop resisting my life drain, dude. There we go. Alright, yeah, I think I want to do that because it's going to save this level 16 that I just pulled. And especially, I'll be back on this tomorrow night, so before tomorrow night, I'll lose a little bit of, steam, right? Because I'm in the zone right now. by tomorrow night, I'll have to kind of get back up to speed on things. So making sure I don't lose this progress will be good. But we're at the entrance to Bethesda Susa. So let's recoil to Kyakyukya. And I just went here for the first time earlier, so there should be a lot of fresh water here. We have, in the top center of the screen right here, we have 90 in that blue text. Now we have 194, and we're actually overburdened from all the water. So that gives an idea of just how much we're talking about here. Raw boar meat. We can actually preserve foods. And our encumbrance is now down to 242. We lost 3 pounds of weight by just preserving that meat. And what else? Folding chair will help. I could drop that Waydroid. Here lies a Waydroid in unknowing slumber. Might a willing tinker give it life again? Leave him right there. Just chill. Alright, so now we're gonna officially leave off here where it is nice and safe. I have a lot of water again, almost 200 drams of water. We're at max encumbrance. I might want to look into selling a couple things, but that also means buying things perhaps because water weighs. So we'll leave off here next to Ural, the cucumber vine. Ural, a sentient cucumber vine, puts their roots down in a squat clay pot on the floor of their hut. Myriad wares rest on oaken shelves throughout the room, and with their tendrils, Ural exhibits them to interested customers by crawling along an iron trellis. You notice that Ural creeps toward products almost before you think of them. The gift of telepathy affords the sprightly vine a distinct advantage as a chandler. Yeah, we'll try to remember to trade with him tomorrow night, and get rid of some of these weapons and stuff that are weighing me down, and then continue onward back to Bethesda Susa, and hopefully making it through there. That place is pretty rough. We're 1 level off from another mutation. So that's always pretty exciting. Hopefully I can get something good like clairvoyance, allowing me to peek anywhere I want on the map. That would be really, really good, but I don't know yet, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we're also not far away. I don't remember the levels at which we get free attribute points. I think it might be the next level. Or was it 15? When did I get that willpower? 14 or 15? Because I put that point into willpower, and you get them every 3 levels. 1 level you get a free attribute point, and the next 3 after that you get 1 point to all of your attributes. And then the next 3 after that you get an attribute point, and then the next 3 you get 1 to everything. So that'll give me more ego and willpower next time that happens, which will be good. Alright, enough of me going on and rambling about that. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. So thank you to anybody who showed up today, whether you were lurking or chatting. I really appreciate it. If you are new and you're watching this stream, then please consider hitting that follow button. I would really appreciate that. If you like Caves of Cud, I'm also playing Dwarf Fortress right now. I just wrapped up Star Ocean: The Divine Force. I play all kinds of games. I do Genshin Impact Sunday nights. I do coding streams Monday and Wednesday. And because I wrapped up Star Ocean, which was my old Saturday, Sunday daytime slot, tomorrow I'm going to be starting a bit of a project of going through every single Metal Gear Solid game. So we're going to be starting with the first one tomorrow morning. And that's why I said it's really unfortunate that I have to deal with the ticket thing in the middle of it, because it's such a story-driven game. I know the game fairly well, so I could probably kind of move at the correct pace and plan around it where I can take a break when we're not in the middle of something too exciting. But yeah, that's it's going to be a good time. So yeah, if you're interested in any games like that or whatever, like I said, I play all kinds of games. You hit that follow button. You can also head over to YouTube, where the streams go live 2 weeks. Well, they go up there on YouTube 2 weeks after they are live here on Twitch. And while you're over there, do all that fun stuff. Or, you know, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, congrats on being in the future. How is it? But yeah, do all the fun stuff, like, subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment. I do read and respond to my comments there, so I really do appreciate them. And then lastly, I always say I've had people complain about this in the past. It's never been an issue for me personally, but some people mention that Twitch notifications are very slow for them. I would be streaming for like an hour before they would ever get a notification that I went live. So if that is a problem, you can follow me on Twitter, where I almost do nothing but just tweet when I go live. And I just retweet like Finnick Foxes occasionally because they're adorable. That's about it though. So if you follow me there, turn the notifications on, you can definitely see when I go live. But that is about it. And thank you again for hanging out, Rose. You're saying thanks for the stream and bye. Well, thank you for hanging out and stuff. Really appreciate all the hydrates and stuff. Alrighty, so I think that's it for the outro. So we'll again pick this up tomorrow night. And I think we'll maybe be able to get through Bethesda Susa. I'm a little worried about that. That one's a little more difficult than Golgotha in terms of the raw combat abilities. Golgotha, the combat's not the problem. Well, it is, but the diseases are the bigger problem. And we dealt with Glotrot again today, so yeah. Hopefully, Bethesda Susa goes alright. As a pure Esper. We'll find out. I'm really banking on that next mutation being good, so we'll find out tomorrow. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy.
Metal Gear.